So I don't know if you guys have ever heard about Ark Survival, or most commonly known as, Ark. It's a game that I'm pretty sure heavily inspired Palworld from, like, looking at the trailers and whatnot. And it's been around for a hot minute, for like 10 years. Apparently, the company that publishes it is under fire because they just announced a DLC for like the 10-year anniversary, but the entire trailer for it is, well...
And then I start eating garbage.
So, this is a trailer for Ark, like a normal one, right? This is an old one, came out a while ago. It's a first-person game, it's an online game, and the gimmick of this game, it's kind of like, I guess you could call it similar to Minecraft. You craft things, you can play with your friends. Thanks so much for the follow. You can tame dinosaurs, kill things, farm, make your fortress, whatever. But the whole deal with Ark is that it's like a survival game, right? Fun times, and you can do it. You can play online. You can do unhinged shit with your friends. Is performance for it great? Not always. It's one of those games that, like, the jankiness is part of its charm, you could say. It's an older game. But it's been, like, fairly well known, fairly beloved in the past. So the game's been around for, like, what, 10 years? I think they're working on a sequel. And to celebrate the 10-year anniversary, they announced a DLC called Aquatica. But unlike this lovely trailer that you see here, which does have some stuff that you might be able to see in-game, and kind of like the deal that you build bases and you like steal things and you have your dinosaur buddies, the trailer for the new DLC was entirely generated by AI. And because of that, the devs are rightfully, I would say, under fire. I haven't seen the trailer yet, but I want to watch it with you guys, because I have some thoughts about a company that already has a game that they've made that they could get primo footage of, making a trailer entirely with generative AI. Let's see how fucking shit it is, shall we? Because this was the trailer for the OG game. Pretty decent, PC, pretty nice trailer. We have in-game footage, we have some rendered stuff. It's pretty, PC killer, whatever. But now let's look at the trailer that they released and why it's under fire. If it's AI, it's guaranteed. I agree with you, but let's see how shit it is. Let's see how boring, how generic this is. See, this is older footage. Oh no.
Ark has brought you 10 years of unforgettable adventure.
Wait, is even the voiceover AI generated? Okay, so not only is the trailer made with AI, the voice work too. Oh, that's bad. That's not good.
All of those journeys.
Oh.
Those fights,
dude, that gun just multiplied by 2 and fucking yeeted itself into the stratosphere.
Are you ready?
What? This tells me nothing about what the DLC is actually going to be about. Oh my god. Look at the guy's feet! There's no toes! Chat, there's no toes!
Are you ready?
Look at the guy's feet, there's no toes! The toes are gone. The toes have ascended. He's becoming aquatic. It's like the Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire bit where his feet just extended into... Wow! It literally is like the Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire bit where they went underwater and like Harry took the gillyweed and his feet just became flippers, but way more cursed. It's... dude. No. Oh, things are just spawning in and out. Why does she have bat wings? Things are just spawning in and out of existence. It's like not at all well composed. It's bland, boring, like, this might look technologically impressive to some people, probably people who have never played the game, but as someone that plays a decent amount of video games and it happens to be an artist, this is, like, painfully obvious that they just grabbed the best shots that the AI could generate and fucking quilted them together into something that tells me nothing about the DLC, nothing about the game. They're just trying to fucking make the most, like, visually pleasing thing they can. And even then, it kind of looks like shit. I'm pretty sure you're not writing a shirt like that unless you're Aquaman. Like, that's besides the point. The issue is that the devs decided that it would be prudent to make an AI trailer to show off an actual existing product. You wanna know what that tells me as a consumer? As a consumer, this tells me this is a scam. Because, like, I've never heard of AI used in any way that isn't to, like, scam someone. This makes me raise my eyebrows because it's like, if you're announcing a DLC, why not just show footage of it? Or concept art if you don't have footage yet. Why not show me the real work that the devs have put into the game? Because if I just see an AI-generated trailer, I'm like, cool beans, this is not what I'm gonna get as the final product. It's giving Willy Wonka experience in Glassglow. I don't trust this product in the slightest because an AI-generated trailer has nothing to do with the final product. You can't make games with AI. At least, hopefully not yet. As any working professional will tell you, the most important thing you have is your reputation. And this just fucking grabbed Snail by the antenna, yeeted it to Jupiter, got shredded in the eye of Jupiter, came back to Earth, and then got spit on by like 5 bears. The reputation, trash, destroyed, rotted, gutted, drag her, slayer, like, bitch. This is not good for any company. The worst thing they could have done was make an AI-generated trailer. To save a few bucks, probably. Like, I see people being mad about them not hiring artists and voice actors, and yeah, sure, that's part of the problem. But the crux of the issue is, as a consumer, I would not touch a game that I don't know what I'm gonna get as the final product with a 10-foot pole. And this is coming from an artist, right? Whenever I see someone talking positively about AI, it's almost always a tech pro boasting about how much money you could save by using it. And it just makes me wonder, do you guys have actual concept art? Do you guys actually have a DLC? Or did you just pull this out of your ass? Like, no, none of these shots last more than 2 seconds, because if they did, the AI would start making mistakes. This is why I feel like humanity will never be defeated. It's not because the AI makes mistakes, but by design, consistency, it's the one thing it cannot fucking do. Theoretically, it should have been a very useful tool for creators to assist in making new things. Unfortunately, though, it's been co-opted by grifters and fucking thieves that just like fucking train the model on other people's works. Already that's an ethical issue. But the problem with AI is that it cannot be consistent and it cannot be creative. The creativity, a lot of people think that creativity is just like something that like people are born with, right? It's like, oh my god, you're so creative. No, no, no. Creativity is a muscle, chat. Creativity is something that you develop with time, a keen eye, and a lot of practice. Anybody can be super creative. All you need to do is fucking put your nose to the goddamn grindstone. AI cannot do that because AI does not have the key thing that humanity needs to be creative. Limitations. No limitations, no creativity. Because it just does everything for you. So that, coupled with the lack of consistency, means that any product that an AI will make will look shoddy regardless, you know? If we were born able to create masterpieces, chat, we would not able to draw everything already, we would not be creating masterpieces. We would just be making kid drawings, but with like a higher level of skill. There's irony about AI not being consistent because we designed tech for repetition. Yeah, exactly. A problem with AI work for concept art is when you're making concept art for anything, you're gonna go through a lot of revisions. You're gonna go through a lot of like, okay, I like this, but let's try this thing with this concept added or this taken away. You can't recreate the same image with AI twice. You cannot do it. By design, the computer just cannot do it. So I personally don't think that this was a good idea. I think that Snail is rightfully getting a lot of shit for this, and they should. And I think that they should just take this down, put on their big boy pants, work with their artists, and put together an actual goddamn trailer. Because this is bad, and this makes the company look bad, and it makes the game look bad. It's going to eat up a lot of goodwill, and in the gaming industry, goodwill is everything. I cannot fucking believe that the logo had artifacting in the background. Like, what the fuck? Apparently this trailer was made last second because the footage for the DLC looked like garbage. I would rather see garbage footage from the heart. I would rather see a trash heap from the heart. I will be the raccoon pink thing, extending my little baby raccoon hands. Give me the garbage. Give it to me. Give it to me. I would rather see garbage made by people than a decent, not even decent, quote-unquote trailer made by AI. Genuine garbage for the fucking pink raccoon, please. Thank you. Wait, you're morally, contractually obligated to make a raccoon pink for this.
All this AI isn't even real AI. It's not something that's thinking or learning in a real sense. And it never creates something out of nothing. It takes other people's creations, mushes them together and regurgitates it.
Yeah, it's not actually artificial intelligence. It's called machine learning. We should probably start to call it machine learning because that's what it is. And again, the thing I mentioned before about AI being incapable of creativity, that's why. It isn't smart, so it can't learn from its limitations and adapt to them. The only thing it can do is make things look technically impressive. Like, skill as an artist is something that is going to not be super impressive in the near future because of AI. But what is going to be impressive is how much creativity you can put into a thing, because AI can't do that. There's a reason why a lot of AI pictures look incredibly generic and boring, is because that's all they can do. Their limitations aren't so much in the technology, it's in the fact that it can't create anything new. It can only like patchwork quilt shit together. But yeah, that was like the Ark Aquatica trailer, and I completely understand why the player base is pissed. I would be pissed if I was a fan of Ark, if I played this game and I got this as a trailer. Like, what the fuck? Like, dude, the dude is like, it's just like random shots. Things melting together. That looked like a person and then it became an octopus. That dude's feet like fucking elongated into slippers at one point. Ugh. Like, they couldn't even get that much fucking footage time, because after a few seconds, the shot will almost always morph into something that makes no sense. It's really sad. It is really sad. I would have much rather seen the scuffed DLC stuff that they were working on than this. It has 247,000 views and 600 likes. That's a ratio for the ages, chat. That is like, ooh. And without the disclaimer, it pretty much falls under false advertising. It does. They should add that disclaimer. You know what? I'm gonna give it a dislike, because I am an actual artist and an actual person, and I hate this bullshit. Go away. What do you guys think? Do you think that this was an absolutely fucking idiot move? I do, but I want to hear the comments on YouTube, because I know you guys might have different opinions, but I want to know, like, if you guys have ever played Ark, did this rip apart your little baby soul, or do you just not care? Would you like to have seen some footage from the DLC? Who knows? Let me know in the comments. Fight your demons. I'm encouraging it this time, all right?